Sociologists have a concept that they refer to as the self-fulfilling prophecy. An individual believes something pertaining to themselves or an outcome to be true, expects it to happen, and it often eventually happens because they live out that belief. The reason is not far-fetched. When you repeatedly believe something about yourself to be true, you are very likely to regularly speak it forth. After all, the Bible tells us that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And there is something else that happens when you consistently speak forth a thing. You tend to, whether consciously or subconsciously, act and live out the very thing you profess. I'm just not that smart, so I can never understand math. I'm not a confident person. It would be impossible for me to stand up and speak in front of an audience. I can't stop telling lies. It's just a part of me. I can't help what I do and how I act. Self-control is not a discipline I can exercise. We have a history of it in my family. My parents and grandparents before them did it too. These are some of the things that we say to ourselves and repeat all the time. We make these excuses repeatedly. We declare things as truth that we have no business reinforcing. And then we wonder why we struggle to break free from mindsets that our declarations keep us bound to. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it and indulge it will eat its fruit and bear the consequences of their words." I have no doubt that some things are indeed true, at least in a person's present circumstances. It would be foolish to indeed bury your head deep in the sand and deny that you have a problem or that you struggle with something if acknowledging it helps you to face reality and honestly admit that something needs fixing. But you have a huge problem in your hands if, by your own tongue, you repeatedly declare those things as who you are when you have the truth of the Word of God to counteract every negative thing that you may otherwise believe about yourself. There is something uplifting about speaking positively over oneself, even if for a while you struggle to believe what you declare. Over time, you become familiar with those positive words, and it is in the familiarity that you begin to feel comfortable in that truth, becoming gradually able to live it out in practice. Those little chips that you knock off yourself by depleting your confidence when you speak lies and words that bring rot to your bones over your own life are the consequences of your words. They're the fruit of your indulgence. Generational patterns, cycles of making consistently poor choices, never really rising above certain levels to achieve your true potential. Low self-esteem and permitting others to treat you dishonorably. Your tongue, though one of the smallest organs in your body, is indeed your most mighty weapon to begin to live a life of meaning, one that is indeed full of life and devoid of death.